Welcome to the Starting Line, a look at select bills introduced during the 90th legislative session. In 1858, Minnesota was admitted into the Union as a 32nd state, and it didn't waste much time establishing laws. On August 12, 1858, Governor Henry H. Sibley signed into law an act to regulate the traffic in spirituous liquors, making it clear there would be no selling of alcohol on the Sabbath. 159 years later, and it's still against the law to sell off-sale liquor on Sunday in Minnesota. Numerous attempts to change this law have failed in the past, but persistency for one state representative might pay off this session. Representative Jenifer Loon sponsors House File 30 to make Sunday off-sale liquor sales legal in our state. We asked her about her bill and asked why she thinks it has a chance to pass the House this year.
I just think it's long past time for Minnesota to join the vast majority of states that allow liquor stores to be open. Clearly they're all regulated and they all would have to abide by other tenets of the law, but we know that shopping patterns have changed. A lot of people are busy, a lot of two-income earner families, and for a lot of people, Sunday is the day that they run their errands and do their shopping, and consumers are asking for this. They're asking for this freedom and this flexibility, and a lot of retailers would like to offer it to them as well.
What have you heard from Minnesotans when you talk to them? They're ready for this?
The vast majority of people that I hear from are 100% in favor of this. I think the folks that have raised some concerns, municipal liquor stores, and again, you know, I respect certainly anyone that has a different opinion on this, but again, those stores are operated by a government entity, a city government in most cases, and in most cases they also have the monopoly on liquor in their area. So no one's going to force them to be open. This is not a mandatory open on Sunday. This is strictly the option of being open on Sunday. If your liquor business feels that it's something that your customers want, that it makes economic sense for you to do, you now would have that choice if this bill passes.
In addition to access for people, are there other benefits, state benefits to your proposed legislation?
Well, I think, you know, certainly for border communities, you know, all of the states that border Minnesota do allow liquor sales on Sunday. And there's been a number of reports of people watching the parking lots in Wisconsin and liquor stores and that on Sunday afternoon, people with Minnesota cars in them. So I think certainly it could be an economic issue for a lot of border communities that are losing business that they'd like to have on Sundays. You know, I don't know if there would be, you know, any additional revenues to the state. It's really hard to say until the change would be made and we'd be able to measure that. But I have talked to people who are experts in the retail industry who tell me that Sunday actually is the second busiest shopping day of the week, next to Saturday, and so that is truly something that you know, could be of a beneficial nature to retailers.
So it was offered as an amendment last year on the so-called omnibus liquor bill. It failed 70 to 56. However, House Speaker Kurt Dowd said in December that he expects the House to approve Sunday liquor sales. Do you agree?
I think it could be the year. Now, I've said that before, but you know, certainly after an election, there's a few new members who have been added, some of which who have indicated they would be supportive. And I also think with this issue being around and sort of getting a lot of attention the last few years, people have had time to talk with their constituents about it, to interact with their community about it, to get a better sense of where their district is, and maybe thinking they're prepared to cast a yes vote on a bill like this.
Approved on January 17th by the House Commerce and Regulatory Reform Committee by a 15-4 vote, House File 30's next stop is the House floor. We'll keep you updated as to what happened to the so-called Sunday liquor bill in future Starting Line programs. Here's an update on a bill that we featured last week. House File 21, a bill sponsored by Representative Aaron Murphy that would help prospective students manage their student loan debt, has been referred to the House Commerce and Regulatory Reform Committee. As always, you can follow along with any bill that's been introduced in the legislature by visiting our website, www.house.mn, and choosing the Bill Search and Status option. Thanks for watching The Starting Line.